Happiness delayed, but not denied. Mary had just returned home after a long day when she saw her daughter kneeling in punishment outside the door. Heartbroken, she rushed over, picked up the girl, and carried her inside. But the moment she stepped in, her mother-in-law greeted her with sarcastic remarks. It turned out that her sister-in-law's daughter had falsely accused Mary's child of stealing her dance shoes. In a burst of anger, she overturned the dining table, sending dishes and food flying. Years earlier, Mary had been in a relationship and given birth to her daughter, but the irresponsible man had refused to marry her or register their marriage. Because of this, their daughter lacked household registration and couldn't attend school in the city. To make matters worse, the family forced Mary to work night shifts at a street stall to support the entire household, and after work, she still had to cook and clean for them. Her mother-in-law claimed that Mary was getting an unfair advantage by living under their roof for free. Even Mary's brother-in-law joined in, provoking the situation. Humiliated, the worthless man grabbed Mary and slammed her against the wall. When her daughter tried to intervene, the sister-in-law shoved her hard, causing the girl to hit her head sharply against the corner of a table. Mary had had enough. She refused to stay and argue any longer. Scooping up her injured daughter, she headed for the hospital, but the man blocked her path, demanding that she clean up the mess and apologize to the whole family before leaving. He threatened never to marry her if she didn't obey, meaning their daughter would never gain legal status or go to school. This time, Mary was determined. She walked away without looking back. As she pushed her daughter's stroller helplessly along the street, a beam of light suddenly illuminated her path. It was the army commander she had met once before. A few days earlier, the commander, who had returned home with success and honors, had nearly fallen while trying to move his wheelchair alone. Mary had rushed to support him, lifting him steadily back into his chair. Touched by her kindness and capability, the commander had asked his assistant to look into her background. He learned that Mary had a 7-year-old daughter, that the girl's father refused to marry her or give the child legal status, and that the whole family treated Mary like a servant. Feeling she deserved better, the commander made an offer. He could help register her daughter in his household. He explained that he had an elderly mother and a young nephew to care for, and with his limited mobility, he needed a wife to help manage the home. Then he took out his life savings and monthly allowance as a betrothal gift. Tears welled in Mary's eyes, and she smiled with relief. The next day, they went to the Civil Affairs Bureau and registered their marriage. Holding the marriage certificate, Mary felt overwhelming joy. Her daughter would finally have a legal status and could go to school. The commander had more good news. He had already enrolled her daughter in the city's best school, a highly competitive institution that parents fought to get into. While Mary was still happy, a hurried passerby bumped into her. She lost her balance and fell into the man's arms. Their eyes met, and Mary blushed, not knowing what to do. To break the awkwardness, she quickly started pushing his wheelchair forward.